5 reasons to save money in today's economy. If you haven't noticed, things have been a little bit crazy lately with our economy. Things have been very unstable, and a lot of people don't even know where to turn. People are losing their jobs. The cost of most things are going up, including gas and food. I just posted recently about a store that I love to frequent that now has a higher price, and it's the Dollar Tree. Take a look at this video. I'm in Dollar Tree, and as you can see, the price is no longer $1. Okay, I know a lot of you are frugal and you want to save every penny. You need to save every penny. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 reasons to save money. Stay with me until the end of this video. At the end of the video, I'll share with you how you can be a part of my private Facebook group. Welcome to Women's Financial Empowerment Group. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. If this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Please go ahead and like, share, do all those wonderful things, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know whenever I upload a new video, which is usually once a week. On this channel, I talk about all things financial, so you're going to want to come back over and over to hear what I have in store for you. I am a financial coach, and it's my job to help you get from point A to point B in your financial journey. So if you think that financial coaching or financial consulting may be right for you, go ahead and see my information in the description box, and let's figure out whether or not we'd be a good fit to work together. Let's get into it. Like I said before, costs are rising. This is not the time to splurge. This is not the time to throw money away on things that you really don't need, but it's definitely a time to hone in on your saving skills. And the number one reason to save money in this economy is so that you can build up an emergency fund. Let me tell you, when an emergency takes place and you are not prepared, it can be so devastating. As a matter of fact, you may feel like your whole world is coming to an end just to try to make up for the funds that have to come out of your bank account that you did not plan for. So it's important to have an emergency fund so you can take care of those emergencies. Not only does an emergency fund give you control, but it also provides that sense of security in case something unexpected were to happen. Some of those emergencies can be expensive home repair or car repair situation, or it could be medical bills that were not picked up by your insurance, or there can be a job loss. So with an emergency fund, you'll be armed and ready to deal with these emergencies. Number 2, college education. I'm going to say it again. Costs are rising. So of course, college tuition is going to be raised as well. You want to be prepared if you want your children to go to college to make sure that you have money saved up towards their college. It doesn't matter if your child is an infant or your child is 10 years old. The earlier you start, the better. There are different types of accounts where you can put this money in order for it to grow at a good rate so that you'll be able to have that money set aside. So you can do your research to see the different types. One thing that I would also recommend here is not just save money for tuition, but also for living expenses during that time. Now, the first place that I would recommend you starting is have an idea of how much the private universities cost. So if you're looking into private school for your child, you want to look at the cost and get an estimate so that you can know at least a starting point of how much money you'll need to save up. Then from there, you'll be able to see how many years you'll need to save up for and at what rate you need to be saving. So how much you'll have to save per month to get up to the amount that you want. So I highly recommend, if college is something you want to fund for your children, that you go ahead right away and save, that you put a lot of money into saving towards that, because no doubt that cost is going to be pretty high. Number 3, retirement fund. If you intend to reclaim your life and not work for someone for the rest of your life, then you definitely want to have a retirement plan. You want to make sure that you have money saved up so that you can retire when you want to and have the quality of life that you expect to have. But if you don't have a retirement plan, then guess what? You won't be able to fully retire. You'll always have to work in order to live the lifestyle that you need to live and take care of your basic expenses. How much money you have saved will actually determine when you'll be able to retire. Now, if you work for someone else, usually there's a 401k that you can take advantage of and put as much money as possible into that so that you can build it up for retirement. However, not every employer offers a 401k, so you can then put it into other savings vehicles. I've done a video for those of us who are self-employed and want to retire, and that video details some of the retirement plans for self-employed individuals. So I will link that video so you can go ahead and take a look at that. The key thing is to start early. Number 4, save for a house. Now, typically you'll want to save at least 20% for your down payment. 20% is a sweet spot because with 20%, you'll avoid paying the private mortgage insurance, and you'll also likely have a smaller interest rate. If you cannot save up at least 20%, it doesn't mean you can't get a home. Of course, there are programs in place to be able to afford a home, even if you have a smaller down payment. However, it's highly recommended because you'll have more leverage the more you have saved. So the point is, save as much as you can, even if you can't save the 20%, but save as much as you can toward a house if you intend to buy a house. And that leads me to number 5, save for other large purchases. Now, the reason why I recommend this as a reason for saving is because, again, the cost of everything is going up so high. Inflation is at an all-time high. And so you may think that, hey, I have money, so I can just take money out and use it towards buying a car or going on a big vacation. So I would recommend saving up towards those big purchases so that you don't have to just take money out of your paycheck to fund these things, but you would have had a plan in place to be able to afford these things. So those are my 5 tips. I hope they're helpful. Please go ahead and like this video and stick around because I will be telling you how you can join my private Facebook group. If you like this video also, I'd love it if you could leave a comment and just let me know if you have any additional reasons why you should save in this economy, or any other helpful comments would be appreciated. And definitely share this video. My private Facebook group is Women's Financial Empowerment Group, in parentheses, WFEG. That way you can tell the difference between my private Facebook group and my Facebook page. You can go there and you can request to join. The only requirement at this time is that you are a woman. So that's all you need in order to join. It's a great safe space for sharing financial knowledge, to get motivation, and to empower you to take charge of your finances. Thank you so much for watching this video. And remember, change your mind, change your pocketbook.